Wet, murky conditions greet the teams as they arrive at the Manawatu River near Palmerston North. Race controller Rex Cragen warning of the conditions up through the Whitehorse Rapids.
Like this, there'll be water swirling and you're going to get pushed around a little. You need to take control of your boat here.
But race leader Spencer King never makes it to the notorious stretch of water, relegated to the trailer with internal engine problems. Yet another engine with a blown piston. Suspicion rises about the quality of racing fuel, many opting for octane additive to relieve the stress on engines. If you think this is divine madness, then you're right. But C-Class entry Ray Watson isn't fazed by the thought of the ensuing rage of water. Having successfully boated the Whitehorse before, it's all a matter of common sense.
I don't see any major problems, but it's not. I don't think it's a rapid that you go charging into. You have to pick your line. We've got a reasonable idea of where we're going to go. There is a defined track, and if we can get through that, we'll be happy. About probably a couple of 100 metres below the rapid, the best position would be on the left-hand side going up. You get on there's some calmer water through there, and then there's quite a little pressure wave there. In fact, it could be quite big, and if you can bounce across that, and then you're into the mainstream, and there's a tongue, and you should be able to get straight up through there. There are 3 rocks on the right-hand side that appears to be quite large ones, and you'd want to keep away from those. So one of the problems is if you approach it too quickly and the boat bounces offline, then you could have a problem with those rocks.
No problem for Divine Madness or most of the field, who, with the exception of a couple, safely traverse the steep climb to Balance Bridge. Chaos for Captain Kidd as the engine stalls midway through the rapid. With water threatening to sink the boat, Jim Risson frantically tries to restart his stricken craft.
We had a bit of a problem with our throttle linkage right in the wrong place of the river. We got halfway up through the rapid and the throttle slipped around, so we had no throttle. And it happened twice, but we don't normally get 2 shots at it.
This time they know the problem.
Adrian was able to grab the throttle, but the way the thing had stuck, we still couldn't get full power, but we got more than we had the first time, sort of thing. Just enough to climb out, luckily enough.
It was a case of once bitten, twice shy. Crewman Adrian Flett swinging into action to get them to the safety of smooth water, if only just. Rob Pooley in AGR Mobile was chatting with the locals last night, looking for inside information on which is the best track.
No, we just got a little messed up in our thinking. We listened to too many people and the river came up, and the sort of local knowledge, the line that they're using there just wasn't the right line today.
How are you going to handle the downstream leg?
Completely differently. We'll just take a cup of coffee each, I think, and see if we can get through without spilling it.
Our game plan was, in fact, to stay to the left-hand side. And we got closer, and I said to Andy, turn the bilge pumps on, just in case. But we put the tabs down a little bit. We saw the track. There was a huge bounce in the centre, and Yeah, that was a little disconcerting. When you're actually down at water level, it looks huge. But no, really, really happy to be here.
Also happy to be here is AB Equipment's Paul McCoy, who's pleased with proceedings as we prepare to leave the North Island at the halfway stage of the marathon.
This is a world event. It's the World Championship, and we felt it appropriate, given the world-class equipment we have and the people that we have, to put these two things together. And we have a little saying in our company that says, if we're not customer driven, then our equipment won't be either. So by bringing those people, our customers, into our branch and using, quite frankly, the marathon and the scrutineering of the boats in our building, and having this world-class event associated with the opening of our premises, we've been able to say thank you to the customers that have supported us.
You see the steering system here is all double lock. It looks pretty good actually.
Just like jet boat racing, what we do is a people business. And if our people can develop long-term, lasting relationships with our customers' people, then we believe we're going to win.